Hey guys, it's Tom, back with more Nier. Last time, we did some side quests, and, well, we'll still have to do plenty more of those in the future. But for now, I figured since most of our side quests require either an insane amount of grinding or visiting areas that we haven't revisited yet, I would much rather progress the main story for now. So that's what we're gonna do this time. So our next stop is gonna be in the village. Now, one thing I will mention before I get too much further in this, since last time I recorded, I was able to get my hands on a copy of Drakengard. Thank you to the person who gifted that to me.
Their armor's too strong.
They seem to have developed some manner of bodily protection. It seems these creatures too follow the prescripts of evolution.
Well, if I can't knock it off, I'll just have to crush them, shell and all.
I don't see the shades they were talking about. But okay. Back to what I was saying. I was able to get my hands on and play a copy of Drakengard since last time. And, I mean, I'm not very far in it yet, but it's not exactly what I would call a great game. We'll see once I get around to being able to play more of it. But I can definitely say that Nier benefits from not having that style of gameplay, we'll just say. Oh, wait a minute, do we have some side quests to accept? Yes. We can come back for this one. I'm gonna stick to progressing the story for now. Because there's several key story moments that I'd like to get to before I start to sort of bog down everything with an endless slew of side quest episodes. But for now, it looks like we're heading to the library to speak to Popola. Alright. Popola, what do you got for us today? Popola? Oh, hello. Look, I want to apologize for Stop. Don't you dare. You had every right to be upset. I understand why you did what you did, even if I don't agree. You're just trying to protect the villagers. It's not our fault. Well, I still feel terrible, just so you know. Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us? Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right? The temple where I was first discovered. That's it? And it seems like the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow. Oh ho! It was right under our pages the whole time. But the entrance is sealed off, and the bridge that led us there. So take the boat. A boat? Yes, the trade waterway's been repaired. We've been using it a lot recently with all the shades running around. It's safer than trying to cross the plains. There's a landing point near the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. I let the ferryman know about you. He'll take you wherever you need to go without charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town. Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I can't believe I was such an ass to you earlier. I told you not to worry about it, so don't. Alright, I'll see you around. Yeah, and for the love of everything, be careful. Well then, it looks like we've got a considerable lead on the Shadow Lord. So, it appears that we will be heading back to the Lost Shrine. The path above the entrance to the shopping district should take me to the boat landing. The Lost Shrine, being the first area we revisit, other than, I guess, Emil's Manor, you guys are going to see exactly how different the second half of this game is going to be. I've always wondered what's up this way. I don't think I've ever checked it. There's an NPC. Why did he have to die? What is this black scroll anyway? Why does this only happen to us? Why? Perhaps we should be going. I don't think I've ever been up here. Oh, and I wanted to check. 8 and 8, that's definitely enough. Weird that they made that whole side path just for one NPC. There's the boat landing.
Sup?
Ho there! Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going and I'll sail you there, no charge. And we finally have access to a warp system. Like, oh my god, it took so long. Well, to the Lost Shrine rear path. One thing I will say is that this boat system is not all-encompassing. There are areas that you're still gonna have to walk to, notably the junkyard. So, you know, don't take it as too much of a fix on some of this game's more glaring issues.
The Lost Shrine is at the other end of this cave.
And the Shadow Lord's castle lies just beyond.
Let us make haste.
Hearing this music is always a treat. Always. This game's soundtrack is seriously, like, wonderful. And I'm gonna be honest, that one of the things I was worried about come the new game was them changing the soundtrack too much and making it less than stellar. Luckily, my worries about that seem to have been misplaced, because the soundtrack is honestly better than ever in the new one. So, obtained the Spear Devil Queen. Well then, let's go ahead and try this one out. The one weakness of that weapon, or that menu, is that we don't get to read their details. The favorite spear of a mad queen whose lust for power led her to kill all of her sons' wives. Huh. There are quite a few interesting weapon descriptions in this game. And I will say that a good majority of the weapons from this game, both this one and Nier Automata, are apparently from the Drakengard series. I don't know a whole lot about the story of those games just yet. I'll be sort of finally getting around to playing them soon. But for the most part, I don't really know the stories yet. So we'll see if any of these end up having any significance in the future. Man. It really doesn't want me to read those. Well, might as well start heading up. Or not. Come on. I'll take that healing item. Now that the new one is out, and I've sort of been seeing more and more information about it, I'm gonna go ahead and touch upon a little bit of the new stuff that they've done with the game. Right here, right now. I'm not gonna offer any specific story spoilers or anything, so don't worry about that. I'm just going to comment on some of the things I know that they've changed. According to an interview, there were several story sequences from this game that were meant to be in this one, but were cut due to time constraints or other stuff. So they had, finally, the chance to re-implement a lot of lost cutscenes from this one. I don't know specifically what they are. If I ever end up playing the game, I don't want to end up being spoiled for that, obviously. But they've also re-implemented an ending that was not originally in the game, this game, but was in the sort of side lore book. Contain the word Ulo. Armor right plus 8%. So right. There is a, I think it's a lore book. I'm not really sure what it is. Called Grimoire Nier. That is, well, interesting. I'm not going to touch too much on what's in it, especially since now telling people what's in that book spoils the ending of the new Nier, which I do not want to do in this series. However, if you are interested, there is a ton more information about this series online. Trying to piece together everything's very difficult. Come on, grab it, please. There we go. It wants me to completely unblock the door. I see. And it opened outwards. Incredible. So for this one, I'm gonna need to pull that, and then push that one, and there we go. Does it not count that? Now it counts it.
This is all too easy.
I'm almost disappointed.
Well. Come on. Please do not guard my attacks. A technical guide? That's a new item. Now, one thing I will say is that I have given it a lot of thought, and small spoiler warning, part of this game will require us to level up all weapons up to their max level. I will not be doing that on screen. I just won't. We simply do not have time for it. I will be taking care of it off screen after we receive the first 2 endings in this game. If you are unaware, Nier is a series that is well known for having a ton of endings outside of just the base one. Wait a minute, I think I might have... How am I gonna... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know how. Okay. Pull this as far back as I can. Jump over it. There we go. I can't believe they let me jump in these sliding block puzzles. I also can't believe they filled the Lost Shrine with sliding block puzzles. Wait a minute. I think I need to pull this one. Oh, please. There we go. And pull this one. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep using the spear for most of this area. I know it's not optimal to deal with these guys, but the spear is probably my favorite weapon type. Conesra? Magic defense plus 15%. That'll be useful. One complaint I have heard about this game is that the weapon types are pretty unbalanced. A lot of people seem to think that the short swords are basically the only viable weapon type. But I completely disagree, actually. I think it's more balanced than people give it credit for. If anything, maybe they're a little bit too strong consistently. Okay. I'm glad it instantly replaced the healing item. There we go. Might as well. Alright. One more set of these? I don't actually remember how many of them there were. Considering this is pretty much the same area as before. Kaine. Please move. Okay. So for this one, I'm gonna need to drag this backwards 1 tile. And then I can move this one. And there we go. Move this one. What is that? Medicinal herb? I really can't use one of those right now. So this one I'm gonna move like so. I can't believe that, like, Nier could totally just push that door open because it swings outwards from this room. And he just doesn't. Hey. Okay, and dead. I'll take that heal. Now, one thing that oh shit. It's almost not worth commentating over some of these fight scenes because, oh, wow, they get loud. It doesn't help that the enemies, like, all have armor that I'm blinking against and are all yelling. Okay, that felt really fucking cool. That is not the one I wanted to have equipped. I'm gonna equip Phantasm for now. Awesome. Oh. And now I will want to re-equip Dark Lance. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that hurt. Hodu. Knockback resistance plus 10%. Level 4 weapons and magic. Okay. I do want to check real quick. Is there... Word collection, 29%? I'm sorry, how many words are in this game? And then weapons are at 43%. Quests at 54, okay. The words are really just lagging behind. Is that guy gonna disappear? Yes. Out we go. Man, it really doesn't want me to read those.
Kaine, Emil, I want you to... Look, I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way.
Emil.
It's all right, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough! I got a fucking image to maintain.
I played through this game with a group of friends a while ago, and when we hit that line, one of the friends in the room was really, I guess, what's the word? He really, I guess, got Emil. So once we hit that line, he sort of just... Oh, wow, that isn't going to be able to make it across there. He sort of just, made this sound. And then the next thing I heard was, they roast marshmallows together! And it is one of my best memories of this game, not gonna lie. I don't see anything for us to grab while we're up here.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Nier advocates for kicking puppies. Got it. Dark Phantasm is so helpful. Oh, that's a weapon. Give me that. Tamed the two-handed sword Beast Lord. Basil. Weapons and magic level 6. We'll have to upgrade our words again eventually. Just not anytime soon. I'll take that extra medicinal herb. And with that, I'd say we have done enough for today. Next time on Nier, we will be heading deeper into the shrine and hopefully finding a way into the Shadow Lord's castle. I'll see you guys then.